This is Money, Motivation, and Mike, and it is Masters Week in Augusta, Georgia, at the Augusta National Golf Club, Jason. And so you know what that means? We will talk about the Masters.
No tax law today?
No tax laws today at that Augusta Rule, 14 days. So the Augusta Rule, Jason, is in heavy force right now and has been, I guess this is its second week, with the 14-day rule put in play by all those rich you-know-whaters down there in Augusta, Georgia, renting out their mansions for gazillions of dollars. Probably got a waiting list. It probably cost you $1,000 a night to sleep in a sleeping bag in the front yard of one of them places.
Probably so. And you do it too, if you could.
Just show me where to buy the sleeping bag.
There you go.
I'm not paying $1,000 to sleep anywhere.
But you'd take advantage of the Augusta Rule.
If I could afford an Augusta house, absolutely I'd be taking advantage of the Augusta Rule.
That's right.
That's another thing you need to do. Check into us buying a house down there, right across from the front gate.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
See what that costs.
Yes, sir. But we've got to get into this, and we've covered a lot of topics. And a couple of those topics that we have not covered is the famous Augusta menu. They have not increased their prices.
We're talking about a food menu?
The food, it's called the Augusta menu.
Okay.
And they have kept their prices and their menu the same forever.
Club sandwich?
No club sandwich. And maybe the club sandwich is about a picnic. Their menu is about the Southern picnic.
Okay.
Everything down there, the Masters saying is a tradition like no other, and it really is a tradition like no other. Remember, they're not fans; they're patrons.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll get scolded if they have a deal with the networks, and those networks. I mean, it's hard for them to even. They're shaking in their boots while they're doing the whole broadcast, because if they say something wrong, they know they're going to get in trouble from the Masters. Yeah, the Masters is in charge, not the network. Okay, the network is in charge at the Super Bowl, not the NFL, because the network writes that big old large fat check.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they write a big old large fat check to do the Masters, but the Masters is still in charge.
I see.
Jason, it has been said, and I'm sure it's a fact from the good old bean counter accountants. They will do $600 million worth of business in the pro shop this week. In 1 week, $600 million.
That's incredible.
You can't, we're like right now for this year's U.S. Open, you can go buy your memorabilia right now on the USGA website. For next year's 2027 PGA Championship held in Frisco, Texas, you can go on right now and buy your 2027 PGA Championship memorabilia right now.
Okay.
And you could last summer, because, the headquarters is only 30 miles from here, 40 miles.
Yeah.
Do you realize that?
It's in Frisco, right?
Yeah, PGA of America.
Yeah.
It's 40 miles from here.
Yeah.
And I had stopped and went in there, and last summer you could buy the 2027 stuff. During the 2025 LPGA Championship. But you can't go online and buy anything that has the Masters. So anything you see that says 2026 Masters, it's being bought right now. If you already have one, it's been bootlegged, because it's not possible.
Gotcha.
Yes. So a tradition like no other. You're going to enjoy this menu. And then I'm going to get on to just a couple other things to do with those Masters as well. By the way, this is the 90th Masters. The 90th. U.S. Open, I believe, is at 126. I believe last year at 125 was Oakmont. Breakfast is served till 10 a.m. every morning. Now, what do you think about a $2 cup of coffee? Is that about normal?
We're talking black?
I guess it's just a black cup of coffee.
Well, I would have thought about $1. But I don't buy black coffee, so I usually buy that $5 version.
There are 4 different coffee shops right now in just about every town in North Texas. Now I'm talking about the 7 Brew and the Starbucks. Then you got your couple locals. It's incredible. Well, they still serve black coffee for $2 at the Masters. And that's one of the most expensive things on the menu.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Your chicken biscuit is $3. Breakfast sandwich, $3. Blueberry muffin, $2. Fresh mixed fruit with a fork, $2.50.
That's cheap, considering how much fruit usually costs.
All right, here. I just figured this out. This is the Masters Blend Fresh Brewed Coffee.
Oh, okay.
So whatever the Masters Blend is.
Yeah, it's not the general Folgers.
No. It'll cost you $2.
Okay.
Soft drinks, $2.
I don't think you can get soft drinks for that at the concession stands at our high school games anymore.
Here, I got one for you. Would be right up my alley. Fresh brewed iced tea, $2.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Get it anywhere you want it. God, when was the last time you went to a game and been able to get tea?
Yeah.
How about some apple slices? $1.50. Chips, plain chips, and a barbecue sandwich. $1.50.
Oh, yeah. That's where it's at.
Hey, okay, chips plain, and barbecue sandwich, $1.50.
Yes.
Peanuts is $1.75. Have you ever heard of Southern cheese straws?
I have not.
Well, they're $2.
I'm not sure what that is.
How about Georgia pecan caramel popcorn?
I've heard of all that minus the Georgia.
Well, it's $2.
There you go.
Georgia peach ice cream sandwich.
Sounds good.
It does sound good. Well, I mean, these must be incredible because they are astonishing at $3.
Must be incredibly good.
Yes. Okay. All right. Your domestic beer.
Now we're talking.
$6.
Sounds about right.
That's cheap for a Masters.
Yeah.
How much you paid the last time you went down to the Ranger game or the Cowboy game?
Oh, yeah. If you consider any event, you're probably paying $10.
12 to 15, Daddy.
It depends on what you're buying, yeah.
Where you going? Like out here to the junior college and drinking or what?
That was the natural.
You pay $6 for Schaefer.
Yeah.
Mad Dog 2020.
Some Paps.
Paps, yeah, there you go. Import beer, $6. You think the government waived that tariff
on
that?
us? So are they the same price? Domestic and import?
Domestic and import is $6.
Okay. Usually it's a little bit more for the imports.
There is no red wine, only white wine. $6.
But you can't have that red wine all over your fancy attire.
Did you say club a while ago?
Club sandwich.
The Masters Club sandwich.
There you go.
$3.
That's crazy.
That must be some bad bacon.
And this is on premise.
This is on premise at any concession stand.
I see.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Chicken salad on honey wheat. $3. Ham and cheese on rye. $3. Classic chicken sandwich. I'm sure that's chicken salad sandwich. $3.
You don't think it's a fried?
No fried down there. I mean, it's all health. It's all good.
Chick-fil-A.
Now, here you go. Here's your egg salad sandwich, Jason. $1.50.
No. We'll go back to that chicken sandwich.
How about the pimento cheese sandwich? $1.50. Now, why would you do that when you could get 2 of those for the same price? I mean, this cuts some corners.
It's going to be barbecue all day for me.
All right. Well, here's you some pork barbecue sandwich. $3. But all go now. If you come down here to the snacks, it's chips and I guess it must be a miniature barbecue sandwich.
I'll take 3
for $1.50.
I'll take 3.
You can get that for a $5 bill, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. By the way, the tax is included in these.
Even better.
How about that?
Go ahead and make it 4.
You can't afford not to eat down there.
That's right.
Here,
I'm bringing my cooler, throwing them in there.
Tomato pie sandwich.
I can do without this.
Tomato pie sandwich.
I'm sure somebody likes it.
Okay, I have seen it. It is fried. It's a fried pie. So instead of having cherry or coconut or whatever apple,
Yeah.
it has tomato.
No, thank you.
$3.
Nope.
You're not going to be involved in that one?
Apple pie, yes. Tomato pie, no.
Will not be needing $3 for the tomato pie sandwich.
I'll just take an extra barbecue sandwich.
They said it's savory.
I bet it is.
I mean, it's to die for.
I'm going to take their word for it.
Well, nevertheless, that is your renowned Georgia Augusta menu.
Worth the trip to the Masters alone, right there.
Well, I just happen to have that for you too. If you'd like to go to the Masters,
I'm just going for the food.
well, the food the food is virtually free, as you just heard.
Yeah.
Here's what the ticket off the market cost for today, Thursday, opening round of the Masters. Of course, they're all gone, and I'll get onto the ticket deal here in just a minute. Today, I looked online before we come on the air. Minimum ticket, guess. One person.
$200.
$6,300.
Ooh, not even close.
If it were $200, Jason, I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
I might actually be with you.
I'm going to be able to find $200. I don't know what I got to go do at the pawn shop, but I'm going to be able to find $200.
Sell a baseball card or something.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be selling my shoes and anything. Can I? Yes.
Sell the clubs to get into.
What? Oh, there's a long running joke that it's easier to become a professional golfer and qualify for the Masters than it is to find a ticket.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Best way to get into the Masters is become a professional golfer.
There you go.
So, how about that? Did you know it was that expensive?
I had no idea.
It is considered a harder ticket than the Super Bowl.
That's incredible.
Well, here's the reason. I mean, they only allow 20,000 people per day. Okay, and you
That's
have
a lot of people wandering around a golf course.
Well, you got 85,000 in the Super Bowl.
Sure.
Okay,
And it's a big stadium.
yes,
Yeah.
But there's 18 holes out there. It's miles. It's 6 miles of walking.
Yeah.
How much of that?
Now, where are these 20,000 people? They gathered around
they're
the
spread
hole,
out throughout
all the holes.
Probably a whole lot of them are at the concession stand.
Yeah. Can you imagine that line? Those concession stands?
Well, if they're going to do $600 million worth of pro shop business this year, I guess the rest of them are in the pro shop.
It must be.
Yeah, I think you'd be able to get a pretty good seat if you showed up down there.
Okay.
They're at the pro shop eating their pimento cheese sandwich. $600 million worth of business. They say people go in there and I'll take 24 of those hats.
Yeah.
They have the hats still in the boxes to just hand you a box.
What are they doing? Just reselling them?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're not people like you and me, Jason, who would go, spend our life savings to get these hats and give them out for free.
I didn't know if they was handing them out.
Well, our family and friends be marking them up when they got back.
Yeah.
And I could start naming names, but we want to protect the innocent for now.
Okay.
Yeah. This is not a judgmental show at all. Everything I've said so far is factual. Now, moving right along here. That's about those Masters tickets. Okay. First of all, they can be handed to you, to me, to whomever. Those tickets are in so-and-so's name. Now, this is what's interesting to me because I have some clients that actually do have tickets. Now, when you have a ticket, Jason, it's Monday through Sunday, 3 days of practice. You don't buy a Saturday ticket from the Masters. You buy 7 days.
Okay. Gotcha.
But the tickets are not very expensive. I mean, maybe $100. I don't know the exact price, but I've seen $100, $125.
Mm-hmm.
The tickets are very, very, very reasonable until obviously they get them in their hands.
Gotcha. So your $6,300 price is secondhand.
That's on. I'm not going to say, but that's on one of your resale ticket places.
Yep.
The SeatGeeks and the StubHubs and those guys.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where those are. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on there. But I'll read you this here in just a minute. But nevertheless, so Joe here has tickets. He dies. His wife can get those tickets. She dies. That's the end of the tickets. So your family has to get back in the same lottery system to get the tickets. All right? Now, how come the same families are sitting on the front rows in the iconic spots on this golf course every year? What do you think?
Well, you got to know somebody.
That's exactly what it is. But I know, I actually, like I say, I have a couple of clients that have them.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to tell you the truth. The person that has the tickets, the client came to me with, the child came to me. The child is my age, in the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Dad's gone. Mom's still with us. Mom's getting older.
She ain't going.
She's not going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hadn't been in years.
Yeah.
She's not going. But this is how scarce those are. Them knowing I'm a golf fanatic. As a matter of fact, don't I have Jack Nicklaus right here behind me?
Yeah, on your right shoulder there.
Yes, that's right. 1994 PGA Championship.
There you go.
Back when the tickets were $35, Jason.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still had to scramble for some money.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I wasn't going over there and buying beer because I couldn't afford a beer.
That's right.
I couldn't afford a $7 hot dog in 1994. I'm sure that's probably what they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't come home with a bunch of souvenirs. Matter of fact, we all paid to put gas in the gas tank before we left. And all we had to do was drive to Tulsa.
That's right.
Yes. Well, anyway, in these later years of these individuals' lives, you can imagine these families are going, as the family's gotten bigger with, people having babies, etc. Who's getting the tickets this year? Who's getting the tickets this year? Mom, Dad, they've only got 5 years left probably of life. When am I going to get those tickets? Am I going to get them this year? Because we're going to get another 12 months out of them so we can get somebody can go next year. And the most tickets you can have is 4. But like I say, and like you just said, somehow these same people always end up with the same tickets in the same areas. But when they open the gate, Jason, you cannot run to the hole. You can steady walk. You're caught running, you're out.
Really?
Yes, there is.
Just like being at the pool.
Exactly. They blow that whistle.
Yep.
Slow the blank down. And you just keep running because
right.
you know he's not talking to you.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. On this ticket deal, okay, obviously all the 26 tickets have been allocated. Patrons with existing accounts may access, review, or update their personal information at any time. The 27 masters. So you go on, you create an account, or for new applicants. You may register or create your account at this time, obviously, to participate in the 2027 application process, which opens up June 1st and runs through June 20th. That's when the applications open, and that's when they'll make their decisions. You'll get your notice that you have been selected for tickets, and you have to pay in late July. I would not expect any mail coming your way at any time soon from Augusta, Georgia, as the letterhead. Okay, now, this is interesting. On the Masters website, it says, as a reminder, Augusta National Inc. is the only authorized source seller of Masters tickets. And the Masters is copyrighted. The resale of any Masters ticket is strictly prohibited. Holders of tickets acquired from a third party by whatever means may be excluded from attendance to the tournament. So you won the lottery, you got the ticket, and you give it to me. There is a chance that they do not let me into the tournament.
Okay.
You won the lottery. You sell me your ticket for $6,300. There is a chance they will not let me into the tournament. So my question to the Masters, and this is, I read directly off their website. Just like I got into that little, kind of got sideways with the Olympics here a couple of weeks ago, did we not?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, okay. Here it is again. You could go on one of these ticket websites right now, one of these ticket broker houses, and you can buy how many ever tickets you can afford right now. Why isn't the Masters getting a hold of the ticket brokers and finding out who is selling their tickets for $6,300?
Why don't they just print the tickets with the name on them and then check their ID at the door?
Well, number one, can you imagine how long that process would take?
Hey, you want to combat it, that's one way to do it.
I guess so. Show up the day before the event.
Yeah. No different than if the president attends, you're going to have to.
You will not need a hotel room because you will be in line trying to get in. It's no sleep for the weary.
Yeah, that's right. If the president shows up, you got to go through all the security and all that anyway.
Well,
so
let's just
I'll
keep
have 3 hours to
First of all, let's do whatever we can do to just keep the government period out of it. But this is the rules they have today. That'd be great if they want to put your name on it and go right on down the line. But they printed these tickets up, and of course, also Jason, they're all electronic now. I'm sure. I don't know. Maybe the Masters has a ticket they actually give you. That'd be nice. Why wouldn't they put this place has more resources. They have heated fairways.
Come again?
They have heat under their fairways. They have heat and cool under their greens.
And what is the purpose?
Keep the grass perfect.
I see.
They wake up this morning and it's 50 degrees of mildew. They're going to get that off there very fast.
Well, I guess if you got $600 million in accessory sales.
Oh, you ought to see it. It's incredible.
Guess you can afford that.
Yes, I've seen the documentaries on it.
Yeah.
Jason, the azaleas, that's what they're known for.
Mm-hmm.
It's picture perfect when you see it. I mean, it looks like it's paint. They have heat. If it's hot, they put ice packs on the roots of the azaleas so that they don't wilt.
That's next level.
You didn't know all this?
No.
I think the viewer and listeners of our audience probably didn't know it either. So don't feel bad.
Most of us consider it kind of crazy, but okay.
If it's cold, they have a heating system to warm up these azaleas.
Okay.
At certain parts on the course where the cameras are hitting. Of course, they've told the networks, this is where you're going to shoot the show from right here.
Yeah.
You're not shooting it over here because those are wilting over there. Don't you be putting them on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
That's a true story. They can burn that course up in an hour, I'm sure, by turning that sucker up.
Yeah.
And they can freeze it anytime they want. They can do whatever they want to do whenever they want to do it. It's there. They've got pipes running under this golf course all over.
Incredible.
It is incredible. So anyway, I'm out on these ticket deal. Once again, frankly, it's a scam. You're going to tell me you got this big old bold letters on the front page of your Masters tickets, 2026 Masters tickets, and you cannot resell them. If I sell it to you, you've got to go through the gate. When are you going to start enforcing it? When is little average Joe down here, average Mike down here, going to get a chance to go through the gate for a reasonable price? He's not, because you're not going to go. It's right there on the internet. Somebody's charging X amount of dollars for this ticket. Call that brokerage house and find out who they are. Maybe they don't want to, because the brokerage house may turn right around and say, hey, how come the Wright family over there has been right there on the front row and on the 17th green for 75 years? How do they keep doing that when it's a lottery system? I think you get my point. By the way, now I'd be anxious to see this one too. I'd like to go just to see this actually happening. There are no electronic devices on the course, Jason.
Good.
No phones. The tournament's number one policy is so stringent. If you get caught, you are immediately thrown out and you are banned for life.
That's incredible.
According to the Masters Spectator's Guide. How about that? No running, once again. If you're caught running, Like you're running down there to Amen Corner, which is holes 11, 12, and 13. It is the most unforgivable other than the phone, I'm sure. You will not be far behind somebody coming and getting you. And they even go on to say, this is not the Phoenix Open or the Ryder Cup. Because they're there at 5:30 in the morning sprinting. Yeah.
They're throwing mud.
You can't steamroll the guy in front of you. Exactly. There's no food, or this is funny. Don't bring your own food or drinks into the premises. Why would you want to? It costs more money outside the gate. Yeah. Bringing in my $7 Coke when I can get one for $1.50.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. There must be some dumb people going to the Masters. They got to tell them not to bring their own food and drink. You cannot boo at the Masters. You cannot protest. You can only encourage. Booing is not allowed. They state that there has not been anyone on the course boo someone in 60 years. Do you believe that? I don't either. Nevertheless,
I like it though.
Okay. You can only re-enter the gates one time. Once you go in, you're allowed to leave. Once you come back in, you're done. Now, I say, why would you want to leave, period? But you can re-enter if you so choose. Like, let's just say here, this is the British Open. They call it the Open. To us, I grew up, it was the British Open. It's unlimited entry and re-entry. At the Masters, patrons may enter the course twice. When you go through, I guess you got to go take your $8,000 worth of hats to the car and then go back in.
Call the wife, whatever.
Yeah, you try to go out there.
Because you can't have your cell phone. You got to go out there and make calls.
Yeah, I can't. Maybe that
go check in.
Hey, now that could be it. That's the reason you would leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. You better hope that your doctor's not at the, and you're about to go in labor and your doctor's at the Masters. You're going to have to hold out for another couple hours. So there you go. There's you some more Masters fun facts. Because it's really not trivia. Now you know. So next year when we do this again, because I think we talked about the Masters the last couple of years. You can't talk enough about the Masters. But we're going to, because I like it. I like $1.50 pimento cheese sandwiches. I would eat a pimento cheese sandwich. I don't even like pimento cheese sandwiches. But if I got to get in the gate, yeah, I'm paying $1.50 for a pimento cheese
for
sandwich.
that price, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some of everything.
Yeah, I just want the sampler.
Yeah, here, you go up there and you go, okay, just give me one of everything, and here's my $18.
There you go.
Let's see here.
If they let you in with a little trolley, you can just fill it up there, and then you can sell them as you're walking down through there.
Just with my quick math here, I do have an accounting degree and a math degree. Do you know that? You've heard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With my quick calculations, I believe you can order one of everything on the menu for $60. You could get everything on the menu for $60.
Okay.
I'll just take one of everything.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. $60, I believe you can get it all. I mean, it's right there. I think you make sure you put this on the show, Jason.
We'll do it.
Yeah, really get our viewers excited. All right, and here's my final comment. Here's who I'm picking to win the Masters. Drum roll, please. Okay. This guy's not hot. This guy's struggling this year. I'm going with Scottie Scheffler. He won it in 24. He won it in 22. Defending champions, Roy McIlroy. Just FYI.
How's Shambo doing?
Bryson plays on that Mickey Mouse League over in Europe, or the LIV or whatever it's called, the LIV.
Yeah.
So he plays on that tour.
So he's not at this.
No, he is.
Okay.
Yeah, he has enough qualifications to be at this tournament, but he don't play competitive golf every week. He plays on that exhibition tour is what I call it.
Okay.
Yes. Now he's been doing well over there, but here's you another example of that. Brooks Koepka just left that tour and came back. Don't blame those guys for going and getting their money.
Sure.
But you can't have your ice and your ice cream and your cake and all that other stuff too.
Yeah.
You got to make a choice, one or the other. Well, Brooks Koepka has came back to the tour. He started here in January, and he has struggled making that adjustment because everybody in the field can win. There are 5 guys on that LIV that can win. Maybe somebody wins, but every week it's the same people at the top. And Bryson has done well. So we'll see.
Always towards the top.
Yeah, and he comes back and he is competitive, but for the most part, those guys have not done well when they come over because they have not been playing competitive golf. They can say they have, but they haven't. As always, contact me, info@mx3.vip. Find all of our content at mx3.vip or on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@mx3podcast. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified of all of our new content, which Jason puts out every Thursday and Monday afternoons. I'm anxious to hear what everyone else's picks are, so go down and give us a comment and tell us who your pick is for this year's 2026 Masters champion. For Money, Motivation, and Mike, continue to live your life the right way.